Well, hello there guys, and welcome back to the channel. So today we have a bunch of stuff to do. I suppose we're gonna start off with clearing these event quests, then we have some T4B arena to finish off, then we have some other stuff to do. So basically we got a lot of stuff to do, and it's kind of more of a casual chill stream. I'm not gonna have a particular goal in mind. I'm still gonna stick with the 3-star theme when it comes to master mode, because that's more fun. Other than that, I'm just kind of trying to finish off the things for this month to be ready to jump in the next one. But what's up, Mercury Rising, Siege, Dylan, Badodo, how are you doing, man? That's my Warlock, that's my prized possession of my account currently. He's like the highest sigged up 6-star I have. What's up? Rustam? Can we see 2-star master mode or heroic? Don't think we're gonna have time for it this month. Next month maybe. Kind of depends how much time we're gonna get for streaming and stuff. Alright, Akash, I'll catch you soon, man. Hope you're having a good day. When I reach 18k, can you be a mod? I already reached 18k, man. We are at 18k, by the way. But what do you need a mod for, man? G1G, how are you doing, man? That's a hard to miss Oriental name. Hope you're having a good time, man. So we have the T4B arena to finish, because I really do want to basically, yeah, get some more T4Bs, because I'm gonna be so short on them. I'll probably be joining within a couple of weeks. Joining what, man? Mercury Rising, you mean NY? Or so it can be mod, so I feel important that you know I trust it. You're already important. Well, it's really common to see my name mispronounced. Did I mispronounce it? How would you pronounce it? It's Chiwen G? No, Chiwen. Come on, man. Fill us in. How do you pronounce it? Thanks, Andy. Yeah, I did thoroughly enjoy that opening, man. I also, well, for alliance reasons, put all the Sig stunts in the Warlock, so now he's like Sig 160, and he's my highest prestige champion currently. Oh, the member club, that would be amazing, dude. Thank you so much, man. What's up, AdTB? I need more mods. Well, I think we're doing okay currently. Will you say 6-star Invisible Woman is worth rank 2 on Awaken? No particular content goals in mind at the moment. Well, if you enjoy playing her, then definitely, yeah, because she does not really need her Awaken ability whatsoever. She's one of those champions that's arguably even better than duped, because honestly, I think that Awakened ability kind of slows you down at the beginning of the fight. Oh, where's my signal? Whoa, 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 whoa. Our signal's gone. Okay, it's back. It's back. It's back. It's back. I'm doing just fine, Abdul Khan. Can't complain. There we go. Let's pull our stuff in the gear. Another heavy attack. Ah, triggered protection, but happens. I'll just stand close to him till he dies, I don't care. What's up, my son? How are you doing? So good, yeah, I pulled Black Widow Clairvoyant yesterday. Oh man, I so wish that Black Widow. I tried for her again and I failed miserably, man. Which do I find easier? I don't know, man, they're both fairly same to me. I haven't paid much attention. Do you see season new vid? No, I haven't seen it yet. I think he just dropped it as well, so I'll watch it after, but did he pull something good? He always pulls something good, so... Is this GTA San Andreas? No. I mean, close enough. Screen is paused. Okay, 1 sec. I don't know what's happening there. Yeah, 1 sec, guys. Let's hope this will sort it out. Yes, I understand, guys. We seem to be having some technical problem. So now we have no signal, and now we should have the accurate picture. I hope we don't get too many of these, but these glitches happen. Let's not lose our panties over it. Hello, what's up, Arman Yarma? How are you doing? Jimka, welcome to the stream. You can choose between Void Sig 80 and Cap Marvel 660 or Omega Duped Sig. Which one? Depends. What are your current goals? Do you run suicides? Don't you run suicides? How often? Are those 6 stars or are those 5 stars? Man, you're skipping out a lot of information then. It's working now, yeah. Fantastic. Magnifique. I'm not even gonna lie, I was fairly bummed today and I had like a bit of a lazy day. I just couldn't bring myself to do anything in match, and then I figured I'll just go live. Which I actually planned to go live like much earlier today than I did. And then I figured, well, we're just gonna see what happens kind of stuff. Because I haven't uploaded anything today as well. I need to figure out what kind of video to make. I might actually, if you guys talk me into it, do a random rank up video towards the end of the stream, which we can record together. So you can see the rank up live, and then I'm gonna upload something. You know what I mean? You know, it's up to Nuki. How are you doing? Seeing crystal openings, for sure. I'm sure he pulled something great, but I mean, good for him. He drops a lot of money on the game, so why not give him some good stuff? What did he pull, by the way? Oh man, how... I had so much health stored up in that limbo that I didn't even notice. All 5 stars going for completion, no suicides. Okay, let me check that out. Oh wait, we're still alive. Oh man, we didn't. Awakening on 6-star Namor, man, that's sick. How to beat 6.1 video? Don't I have something of the sort? I might do. If anything, I do have a rank 3 completion streams. Where are those? Void Sig 80, Cap Marvel 660. I'd probably go with Cap Marvel, man, if you don't play suicides. And do you have Nick Fury? That's an important question. Prestige of Namor is insane, dude. But hey, you know, he pulled something good. What's up, John Walker? But he also opened a bunch of crystals, so you'd expect something good out of that, right? Unless you're like extremely unlucky. Only 3-star Nick. Then, well, I definitely wouldn't do Omega if you don't play Suicides and not at the low C. And for that main fight that you need somebody that's immune, Omega is gonna do just fine. Oh man, I messed up. Playing horrible today. That's every day, I suppose. Need to get our bottom in the gear. Working on Suicides. Yeah, Suicides are definitely awesome to have, man. That helps so much. I don't know if Abyss of Legends coming this December or next year. It's coming next year. It was literally in that short message that it's going to be next year. Man, like... yeah, anyway, so yeah, Nicole, it's next year. It's one of the few points of information they actually give you, and they specifically say prepare for next year. They don't give any more specific time frames. They don't say when in next year, but it's definitely not gonna be this year. Oh man, how did that happen? Whoopsie. Let's just wing it in, why not? This works too. There you go. Come on. Yeah, no man, like, do you understand how much he opens though? Do you really understand how much he opens? He does these 20-30 crystal openings like 3-4 times for most feature champions. That's much more than I open, for instance. He already have well-rounded 565 roster, including 6-star Captain Marvel movie and Duke. Is it stupid for me to rank 565 Duke Captain Marvel movie to max, say for prestige? No. I don't think it's the silliest thing, because if you need prestige is an important thing, and if that's the easiest way to access it, I'd still do it. Additionally, Captain Marvel is one of those champs that you can kind of use duplicates from, because she's so great for AQ and multiple roles there, and then it's kind of always nice to have another one. I'm kind of in a similar boat. I'm slightly hesitant to rank up 6-star Duke Nick Fury because I have maxed out 5-star, but I still probably will do it. The only bad thing about Suicide is recall. Yeah, recall's annoying. You jealous people on your 6-star Warlock? I don't know. I mean, am I? But yeah, that rank 2 Warlock, man, is sick. It's also... I put my 6 stones in him for prestige, definitely, because basically everybody after Black Friday grabbed the 6-stone deals and everybody's pumping up the prestige, so we just need to kind of be careful to remain in the first spot. So he's 166 now, he's my highest prestige champ. What's up, Katie? How are you doing? What a wonderful lass has swum in our little pond over here. How are you doing, Katie? You might have missed that message. It's alright, don't worry, man. Missed it. Now you know. Yeah, I can't wait for Abyss, man. It's gonna be cool. Yeah, but that's the baby stuff. Oh yeah, Seaton has done fantastic job on his channel, man. Like, I can only let's be real, my channel is probably never gonna attain as many subscribers. Because I think like the best thing about Seaton is he's excellently British and he puts it on full display, and he's also, let's face it, fairly natural kind of showman. Much more so than I am. And realistically, I don't expect this channel to grow all that much more as it already has, I suppose. Don't get me wrong, I'm like happy and I'm still gonna be putting out videos and I'm gonna still be working to make this channel bigger. Because I do enjoy it. I definitely do enjoy making YouTube videos. Who am I gonna use for Abyss? Who who am I gonna use for 6.4? I don't know how it looks like, so I don't know who am I gonna use. Simple. Depends what kind of health pools are, how the enrage timers work, stuff like that, so you never know. Who made the easiest path for Act 6.1? I think I don't remember if I have it. If I did, it might have been a long time ago. Working on exploring 5.4, I've been thinking my next round will be Quake. For sure, dude. Quake is gonna help you so much, not just in Act 5 and Act 6 as well. I love seeing him because his accent and goofy look, fair enough, and that is probably part of the reason. He has quite large amounts of charisma to him, and you have to respect the guy for that. Seeing his businessman even out this thanks, dude. He's got finishing Labyrinth with and Act 6.3 now. I've got something even worse to go after. For sure, man. Because you keep it real, man. Sorry, he's really good, but he is more of a sellout. Thank you, man. And yeah, I definitely noticed that here is a big kind of like a difference, right? And one thing, like, not that I'm gonna say I have been popular or successful or anything like that, but one thing I definitely noticed, and I'm not gonna like obviously speak about anybody in particular, but many people, especially around like the YouTube scene here, initially when I just kind of started, they were like that nice and kind of like talk to you or give advice and stuff like that. And then once you start doing slightly better than they are, that's it, like they hate you. If not hate you, you can, I don't know, man, it like all changed, and definitely can tell for a fact that there are several people who hardly want to speak with me anymore, even though like there has nothing really changed in the way I did things, or the things that I said remain the same. So it's kind of funny, but man, it is what it is. Should I rank 5 Sunspot or Captain Marvel movie? I run Suicides, but don't have any Fury. And if I'd still do Captain Marvel movie, man, I'd still do Captain Marvel movie. Thanks, Badodo. Speaking of that, I feel that I need to do something interesting soon again. I need to finish up that Act 6.3 completion with rank 4s, or ideally maybe restart, because I wasn't happy with the way I did in the first path. So we're gonna see about that. I might just start it all over again and try and do it better. And I might try and borrow a page from Brian's book and just start doing 6.3 itemless streams. You talking about me? Nah, I'd never talk like that to you. Anything... no, first of all, if I was talking about you, I would say directly to you, because I know, despite... okay, I'm not gonna finish this out, but base point is, I kind of never shy away dropping a punch on Katie Candy, because she can take it, unlike most men. So, I'm talking about metaphorical punch, I'm not promoting violence in any means, but you guys know, you guys have heard us on the mic and stuff like that. I never shy away from showing a little jab at that direction. It's all fun and games. And that's why I feel so, and that's why I like having Katie on call or being on her channel on calls, because I know she can take a joke. Aegon rank 5 is ripping lol. Damn, you straight he is, man. Aegon rank 5 can like pretty much do that stuff for free. Well, Katie, I'll say this, my rank 1 3-star roll antics might pay off. I use... there is one big problem though, Tajali, because roll AI is completely different. Yeah, exactly, I'm promoting equality. But Realm of Legends AI is completely different to how it acts in endgame content though, so it's a massive shift there. Hey, what's up, Alexander Rogers? How's it going? I'm doing just fine. We're just starting out. I'm gonna finish this daily event, then I need to finish off T4B Arena. Yes, you're gonna get me in Arena. Then I'm gonna do a bit of 3-star master mode, because we have some stuff there to finish. And then lastly, we might do a dungeon run with somebody or something. He will never be more brutal than Dreaming. I'm not trying to be more or less brutal than anybody else. I'm just trying to say the things that I have in my mind. I would like to see a KT1 live stream with other top tier players. Be fun to hear debates and strategies and thoughts from top to top. Yeah, I mean, like, I suppose that would be a quite interesting concept. I know that I'm due to appear on Cam's podcast. He actually invited me, but then it's kind of our schedules both got busy, then he got sick and stuff like that. So I still have yet to do a podcast with Cam at some point, which I need to make that happen. Should be cool. I kind of look forward to it, because I don't say it about many people, but I respect Cam for his intelligence. Because when you listen to the guy, you can clearly say that he has a clear thought process in his head, and I respect that. Even if I have a different one at times, I can appreciate the way he argumentates himself, which is a similar thing to Brian as well. I think that's one of the stronger suits of Brian as well, because everything he does is fairly methodical and thought out. Again, I disagree with him often, but you can always respect somebody who actually takes the time and argumentate themselves, not just come out with some stupid statements. So even if I don't arrive to the same conclusion, I enjoy the fact that there is a thought process behind the conclusion. I don't think anybody has given Dream any hands since he was a child. Pure salt. Man, Dream's cool. KD, I just ranked 565 Doom. Any tips on using him correctly? Yeah, base idea. Get to level 3, either via level 1 or whichever way. Then do a double medium, 3 lights into a double medium. Ideally, if that pushes opponent past 3 bars of power, then you will be able to drop a level 1, which will award you with 2 full bars of power, which will immediately transport you into level 2. So the ideal sequence is get to level 3, either by throwing a level 1 and stealing some power, or just building up to level 3 naturally. Then drop the level 3, do medium, medium, start new combo with light, 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 medium, medium, drop level 1, that will give you 2 bars of power, and drop level 2 immediately. That's kind of like the go-to GOAT movement with the guy. And it's just because I'm running, well, these are the daily events, you just want to get them through quickly, because the rewards might be decent for this daily event, but man, it's still a big drag. The event sucks donkey bottom in terms of how much time it takes and stuff like that. It's not fun, it's boring, it's repetitive. Rewards are better, which is cool, but the event itself is just another one of those meh. Man, now that I have started the stream, I kind of wish I did it earlier, because I kind of want to keep hanging out with you guys. Maybe we're gonna make this a bit of a longer stream. Quick question, Symbiote Supreme was rank 4 and Duke? Yes. Symbiote Supreme is worth the rank 4 and Duke. Sprocket, hey KT, how are you? Oh guys, by the way, we do have one new addition to our roster that I acquired low-key without letting anybody know. Yeah, these daily events, man, I don't enjoy them. Who wants to know what is the addition to our roster? It's actually one of the champions I kind of wanted for quite a while. Fair enough, Tajali. Fair enough. You can draw some comparisons there for sure. Bro, will you rank up your 6-standing Fury? He's awakened? Yeah, I will. I will, let's face it, I will. Might not be on top of my priority list. What star, Loki? No, I didn't get Claire. Sunspot I got a while ago. He's still at rank 1 though. But Xanax got it right. We did get a tiny 5-star Sunspot. Where is the little one? There we go. I wish it was Claire though. But yeah, no, we have this guy now. I also have some Mutant Awakening gems and stuff. I have 1 left. But what's up, Tribute Gaming? Nico or Omega to rank 5. Do you play Suicides or you don't play Suicides, huh? Hello, Blondwiss Rusu. That's a peculiar name. Okay, so we did that. We need to finish the T4B arena. This should be quick. I'm already at like 700k points. And my 5 stars, all the top 5 stars should be alright to go. Rank 5 Starkey. Should I rank 5 Havoc, 660 or wait to dupe Nick? I think he can go with Havoc. I think Havoc is a cool rank up to have. Sunspot does benefit quite a bit from the dupe. He can still be perfectly fine used in vast majority of the content and dupe, because if he's ranked decently, you'd never need that many those flare charges, but he does benefit from having that. What deals did you get? Just I got everything, lady. I got every single deal. Unfortunately. Yeah, synergies also benefit quite a bit from that signature level. I don't even care. Parry me ahead. That's how you play arena, you just go for it. KT got milk hard, yep. Now I'm kind of broke though. I mean, like, I'm not broke, but I'll just put it like that. I'm definitely looking forward to the next addition or positive cash flow in my bank account, because it's gonna be a bit of a touch and go for a bit, but hey. Do you think of Mr. Fantastic? Do you think the Doom were the best this month? Yes. I think Mr. Fantastic is kind of awesome in the sense that there's so many different applications for the character and for what he will be able to do. Right? Right? Yes, you follow me so far? Because Mr. Fantastic essentially is only gonna get more and more useful, and he's gonna be largely one of those champions that maybe not gonna get used all day, every day, but he's one of those champions that then there will be situations and where you're gonna be thankful to the God Almighty that you have him. The fact that you can place petrified debuffs with any champion in the game will mean that you can deal with so much more regeneration or power gain paths kind of like stuff. And he himself also can do some interesting stuff. So yeah, man, I think he's cool as well, but I think Doom's better. The milk kitty. What do you kitty, which one is better for variant 2, Thing or Sentinel? For variant 2, I'd arguably say the Thing, because the Thing can cheese a lot of it. Sentinel is more like a steady workhorse. And Sentinel would be better if the Thing wouldn't have access to that. If Thing wouldn't have access to that champion synergy cheese. But that kind of puts him a bit over that because of that, basically, he can just absolutely demolish some of the parts. Can Awaken avoid rank 2 5-star B? Yeah, he can. I believe he can, yes. I'm gonna be honest with you, KT, if the Abyss is what I think it's going to be, I think... Yeah, me too. I think that, oh man, I think the nodes themselves will be insane, on top of insane healthfuls. So I don't know, man, I'm kind of looking forward to it though. I always like to, as stupid as my sound, and I do realize like what Kabam is doing, stuff like that, but I still like to be the content, no matter how BS I think it is or how poorly designed it is. I still take quite a bit of satisfaction in being able to clear it nonetheless, you know. And so kind of like in a sense that the bigger BS content I get to face, the more achieved you get to feel when you complete it, in a sense. Hope that makes sense. I should stop saying sense. Whom to rank up? Rank 4 first. Omega Red Sig 86 or undo Ghost Omega is at rank 3. I'd do Ghost, man. Let's go for Ghost. If the question doesn't involve Quake, then typically the answer is Ghost. Thing crushes very into the champion's energy, is what I have been told. By the way, if you're wondering, can 5-star rank 2 Void defeat the Realms Legends Wolverine? I can guarantee you a 3-star duped Void can do it even easier. So if you have like a lower ranked Void and it's duped, just use that. It's gonna be easier. You're a masochist? No. I just like think of it as kind of like raising after the challenge, if you will, or something. It's not masochism. It's not like I enjoy getting, you know what. Yeah, I did get the teaser of Abyss in mail, which said next year, if anybody's asking. So it's not gonna be December. Oh man, stupid magic. Whatever, I got my Incinerate power now. There we go. Right guys, don't forget to hit that like button as well, because there is a correlation in between how many of you like my videos and streams to how many people eventually end up watching them. So choppy chop, don't be lazy, it doesn't cost you anything. Even if you don't like me, hit that like button nonetheless, because then you can meet more like-minded people who might also not like me. You see, it all works out in the end. Like Katie. Katie doesn't like me one bit, she still hit that like button for me. I've got quite a number of rank 5s and I'm at an endgame progression level, but I still don't have any decent cosmic gems. Man, sometimes it happens. Like, I remember I had 20 something rank 5 champions. I had 3 or 4 rank 2 6-stars, and I had 1 mystic rank 5, because only kind of like top of the mystics that I had was magic. I did not have Symbiote Supreme or none of that stuff. I'm done, thank you. What are your thoughts on Aegon and Guillotine 2099, which is the best? I think for Abyss, potentially Guillotine might be better, but overall as such, a champion for day to day, Aegon is far better. Like you more than Hitler. I'll just like, don't get me wrong, but I don't think that's a very high bar to set. But hey, at least I cleared it, so. Man, that arena sucks. At least I have somewhat decent roster, so I can get in and out relatively quickly. Thumbs up, done. Thank you. You see, it's only a matter of time till, because if this stream gets more recommended to more people, it is only going to be a matter of time till more haters show up, and then you can insult me in unison. And you all know I'm fairly decent sport. I can take a slap in the face. How are your KGB missions going? Well, there wouldn't be much of a KGB missions if I could let you know on that. I think someone already made this joke, but Abyss of Legends might as well be called Abyss of Wallets. Probably. Grind those points. Boy, mommy, I don't wanna. Okay, this might sound a bit of funny, right? But this part of the game feels most kind of like doing a homework for school, like, you know? Because like clearing content and stuff like that can be fun and interesting, but this just feels like, yeah, doing a homework. Nah, that'll work out. What's my current prestige? Oh yeah, I was 10.7 before I sigged up Warlock. I was 10.7 with Dr. Doom. Now I'm closer to 10.8 with that Warlock, because that Warlock is like 1100 prestige now. Abyss of KT1. Well, hopefully we're gonna get in there quickly and finish it effortlessly. I'm joking. I fully expect it to be a bit of a nightmare. Aegon, Havoc, Beardo, Blade, Domino, Sentinel, Venom, and bad rank 5 options. No, of course they're not. They're fantastic rank 5 options, man. It doesn't get much better than that, dude. Wow, that was a nice chunk of health gone there. Might as well sing Bohemian. What's the highest prestige in game, dude? I don't even know, but it's damn high. It's higher than you probably think it is. Repetitive and boring, yeah, I see similarities. I know, right? I'm barely at 10.6, wish I had more stones for Aegon, he's only at 100 now. Well, Aegon, though, isn't like the prestige powerhouse either. Think. Here is like one kind of like piece of advice that I can give out that I wish I had followed earlier for. When you rank champions or prestige, make sure you either rank up the best champions at the high prestige or the highest prestige champion. Don't settle somewhere in between. Oh, rank 2, 6200 Aegon. Oh, damn, dude, that would be sick, yeah. Man, that would be great. I thought you're talking 5-star, but yeah, 6-star one. That's a proper candy right there. Would suck if she dashed back now. Oh. Okay, so Namor against Domino. Oh, suicides which she shrugged off, which kind of stinks. Kind of like playing Namor suicides though. It's kind of refreshing. You know, we're thinking about your prestige yet? Well, you should be though. I mean, I suppose it kind of depends how you approach the game, but you know. Even though you might... Oh, no. Hello there, Mr. Sunshine. Okay, I would be taking 5-star Sig 200 Namor to rank 565 tomorrow. Is it a worthy choice or should I wait for Domino? No, it's definitely a worthy choice, man. Like, Namor is still a great rank up. He's still a versatile champion that can help you in plenty of endgame scenarios. And he has insane prestige, so yeah, doesn't get much better than that. Obviously, arguably, I'd say that, yeah, Omega Red is the better champion, but it's not like Namor is a bad champion by any means, so... Don't know what your problem is there, Mr. Patel. What do you want? Ah, whatever, this will work out. Oh. Would you first rank 5 all awakened? Aegon 60, Quake 20. Oh, Quake, dude. Like, what's your problem in life? You need Quake. And people think I kind of like make it up or I try to overhype Quake or something, but no, like legitimately, if you learn how to play Quake well, the entire game of MCOC becomes so much easier and cheaper. I mean, yeah, if and when you learn how to play Quake, rank her up, you won't believe yourself how often you will end up just relying on Quake as a champion. Oh man, this sucks. Nice gameplay. Well, we have had fairly horrible gameplay so far. Again, man, arenas, I just don't have any patience to bait out special attacks. I just like to swing at them. Roster is awesome. Oh yeah, I need to make a roster video. Yeah, that's also a thing, so I could do that at some point. Because I'm basically about to reach... Oh no, I just reached 2 million rating. Cool. So yeah, we need to do a roster kind of overview video, I suppose. But it sounds with my girlfriends back home. Sorry. Oh, come on, that Hyperion is just annoying me now. It's doing it on purpose. 3 got their champs in mutant and felt a little bit confused, so I asked. It's alright, dude, don't worry. 1.5 mil, so we're getting there. We're getting there. I'm gonna finish this round and I'm gonna quickly go say hi to my girlfriend because I missed her all day. Because today I was a lazy, fairly useless kind of a guy who didn't do much, and she went to work, so you know. Yeah, do a roster overview. We all need to feel bad about ourselves. Why would you? Some of you will feel good. What's up, Roman Khan? How are you doing, man? I'm doing just fine. Not complaining at all. Let's burn those spiders up. Where are my incinerates, you jerks? Also, quick fact in case some of you didn't know, Modoc's incinerates are actually limited. They are limited to 4, even though it doesn't say it anywhere, but you can't get more than 4 incinerates on. What's up, contest of noobs? Quake sadly a bit of a bore. Not really when you actually get used to playing Quake, because it's still exciting, because Quake, when you play Quake, it always keeps on your toes, because there's just so much kind of like requirement of you as a player that you can't really relax for much. Yes, again, I just realized something about the Abyss Collector. What is the... maybe. Who knows? I'm sure it's gonna be a bit of a BS fight, man. Yeah, man, my progression is trying to get 100% next 5 at the moment, so just ranking champs, which will help me get Cavalier, and then just fair enough, man. You do what you think is best. Please help me. Should I use units to get uncollected before anniversary for better rewards, or save units and wait for offers? Man, get that uncollected done ASAP, dude. Don't be a procrastinator. What's up, Dark Soul? How are you doing, man? And yeah. Anybody excited for Reese kicking Joshua's ass? I don't know, man. I kind of feel that, like, to make it all interesting, right? I kind of feel that Joshua is gonna come back and take this one, and they might have like a trilogy thing going on, and then I don't know, but I kind of, for this one, for whichever reason, I somewhat want Joshua to win. Not that I particularly like the guy. I don't even watch boxing all that much, but I think it would be interesting if Joshua would kind of like reclaim his throne and then Ruiz would kind of smack him afterwards. You know, just giving away that easy. Alright, Tajali, good luck at work, man. Oh yeah, Shocky. Right, thanks for reminding me. I'm gonna go. So, I'm gonna take a 2-minute pause, right? Thanks for the advice. Anytime, man. Thanks for listening to it. Thus making me feel more important than I am. just got down on him. Okay, they only picked 2089 pack with a 6 ounce health, I think, to get Sig 200 in order to be champion boss coming up. Awesome, dude. Hope you finish that. Someone in the line just got... Ooh, dude, that's so awesome, man. I'd be so jelly of that. I mean, I am so jelly of that. I don't even have a 5-star. Okay, let's deal with this green goblin. Oh, come on. Do you have to? There is something about Green Goblin that I inherently dislike. There has never been a time in my life when I liked fighting Green Goblin, no matter who I am using. He's just a disturbing guy, all in all. Here's a funny one. Who's... I'd say that Kim Jong is cuter because he kind of looks like a little panda, you know, chubby and stuff, and like with a bit of makeup you can definitely pass him for a panda. Come on, I'm not gonna give him Claire till next year. Probably, man. Probably on that one. So yeah, I'm gonna be back in just a sec, guys, don't worry. Man, every guy can be as big of a guy as they think they are in their heads up until their woman comes home, right? And then you just are 12 all of a sudden. And then you start to remember or think whether you wash the dishes and how the house looks like and stuff like that. I'm just saying. Bloody hate Green Goblin taking him up. Yeah, I mean, I hate the guys all. North Korea will raid your house, beware. I'm not too concerned though. Okay, let's have a bit of mano thing going on. Let's have this guy's on. Is it all worthy? Of what? Do you like hype over Blade? Yes, I do like hype over Blade currently in the game, because Blade does not serve that much of a value in high-end Alliance Wars quests and like latest chapters Fact 6. He does something, but it's not that he's that dominant anymore. Hype, however, is this a champion that seems to get better and better and better, and honestly at this point, like if I'm not running Suicide Masters, he's like my favorite champion for IQ. KT gets served? Nah, it wasn't that bad, man. Are the dishes done? Yes, I think. Man, no Mystic Dispersion is gonna annoy me. I didn't even get to pop my pimples. Is it all worthy of wielding Mjolnir? Can you Cavalier, please? Can I what? Oh, yeah, he tricked me, you a-hole. Okay, hype over Blade, what about hype or Captain Louis? I'd still take hype overall. In like a blank sheet scenario, I'd definitely pick hype overall. If you tell me that you absolutely love running Suicide Masters and often playing Nick Fury and stuff like that, then probably not. But on a blank sheet, let's say if suicides are not a thing, definitely hype over Captain Movie. Needs to watch it. For relationship, lions hunt and kill the other male lions. Have lots of sex and joy. After relationship, chill, wait. Yeah, kinda. Katie's girlfriend's gonna come in and room and throw There are no dirty dishes. I only had like pizza and some stuff, and I'm quite sure I watched that one. What's up, Mr. Whips? How are you doing, dude? Nearly done here with that arena. How was what? Jerks. Everywhere I go. Jerks. Oh, come on, that was not parry. Who are you kidding there? Whatever, bro. I meant to do that anyways. How did you not block that, you jerk? Ah, frustrating beyond belief. Dude, take Warlock up. Believe me, Warlock is a goat. Well, yeah, exactly. If you take one, it doesn't mean that you're never going to be able to take the other one. Just take Warlock first, trust me. Since you know for a fact that Abyss is coming next year now, right, man? Next year. When it comes out, if you're going to need it, you're going to be able to take out that Gilly anyways. Sometimes AI in the arena is so good. Yep. What is the official language of Latvia? Oh boy, genius. It's Latvian. That's a surprise, right? Dude, what language do you think it is? I mean, Spanish? Ignorant people, my bottom. Okay, what is better rank up for content, i.e. variants or AKW? What is better rank up? In between who? You need to give me some options, man. Go and revive to kill 6 on 5 crossbones with rank 4 Quake. Am I good? No. If you were a good Quake player, you're just solo that fight. But you should rank 5 her. You're good enough to rank 5 her. Warlock is... yeah, it's up there, man. He does so much and he does so well. Whoever has Warlock... Okay, so here's the thing. Only people I have ever heard say like annoying stuff about Warlock are the people who don't have him. Anybody who has him and who uses Warlock likes the champion. I think that's a fair way of putting it. What is a node to counter Warlock or not good? The robotic nodes, there are quite few, like coolant leaks and combination stuff like that. Basically, you need to watch out for robot penalty nodes, kind of. Yeah, best champ of 2019 is definitely in between Nick Fury and Warlock. I'd probably give it to Nick Fury, because Nick Fury has not only been fantastic, he's also a great synergy master center. So maybe as a champion by themselves, I might be willing to give it to Warlock, but if you take a look at the champion's overall impact on your game, on your roster, the way you look problems and what are you able to do with your other champions and stuff like that, then Nick Fury definitely has had most influence. Like, you get me? You get me? If you would just rate who can kind of perform better overall in more solid scenarios, probably might be Warlock, but Nick Fury is no slouch either way, though. He does some really solid work. But Nick Fury is just so good, like, off the pitch, just having him on your team, that the way it's synergy with Quake, and that's the best bit, like, that Quake is such a fantastic champion. And so is like Captain Marvel movie, and he makes Captain Marvel movie better. And stuff like that, so overall I'd probably give it to Nick. But Warlock is definitely extremely solid, man. You know, like eating milk powder? What? He just took Doom down for 1-1 unduped. Oh yeah, man, like Doom is crazy good. I really like him as well. And the thing is, like, even at those 6.3 health pulls, he seems like right at home. One of the few champions, like, where in 6.1 and 2, it seemed that like rank 5 Doom can potentially be doing too much damage. And there's no such thing as too much damage, but you kind of felt unsatisfied if you were not able to drop that 2 Fury level 2 kind of thing. Brian Grant said Nick Fury doesn't need dupe. Well, I heavily disagree with that. I think if Nick Fury doesn't have dupe, he would be knocked couple tiers below, and he would be nothing special. Nick needs the dupe badly, dude. In my opinion. I'm no Brian Grant though, he might know better, but yeah, I think Nick Fury does need a dupe, and he does need it quite badly. Haven't seen much gameplay of Nick, but he is good for away than Miss Champions, right? Right. He also arguably has the best bleed in game, which is insane amount of bleed he can put on. The damage overall, like, he hits quite hard as well. Thoughts on 6-star Thanos being the prize for gifting event? Don't care, man. It's a trophy champ. Honestly, just don't care about Thanos or Kangs and stuff like that. There are so many times when I don't agree with BG. Yeah, me too. Well, there are plenty of times when I do agree with him, but... With my 5 Hyperion is almost not good. Yeah, Doom, man, can do some crazy stuff, Timty. For sure, I completely agree. Doom... And for those people who say Doom doesn't hit hard, I'm like, what are you on about? Like, he legit does hit hard. Maybe he doesn't like put up big numbers from the first second of the fight, but if you manage to push your tempo, drop your level 3s, get that Fury going, stuff like that, man, like, those numbers are crazy. I was still... Oh man, how did I get parried? That sucked. Ideal C for Nick? I think 20 is enough, man. Honestly, like, offensively, definitely. Yeah, that is one hell of a slap, dude, for sure. I just duped my 5-star Corvus rank 455, wondering if I can solo 612 Ultron and one. Yeah, for sure. Versus that. Yes, Norman. If you're running suicides, for sure. Couple of revives and Corvus is gonna go through easily, man. And the best thing is, as you said, and as you know yourself, if your Corvus is duped, you don't need any potions. You can just play on with that 1 HP. Hits hard, plus he can take hit. Oh yeah, that resistance, that's like, I think, one of the kind of final bits why I actually think he's definitely in the running for one of the best Mystic champions. Because he's just sturdy, dude. And like that aura, when you get hit like by a special attack, if it doesn't have many hits, because it has like a very kind of minimal damage cap to it, you can just literally run straight through opponent's special attacks, you know what I mean? And that aura has saved me more than I would like to admit. The fact that you don't kind of like get knocked over and you just stay standing, and it also has like a damage cap to it, so you hardly take any damage. So especially against special attacks that have like 1-2 hits, So good, man. So yeah, I do legit think Doom is up there with top Mystic champions currently. Anyways, now that we have Arena done, right? What do we do? What do we want to do next? Do we want to do 3-star master mode, or somebody wants to do dungeons with me? I mean, like, I technically don't have to do dungeons, but I could if somebody asks nicely. Because I know there's always somebody wanting to do dungeons. Where was it? Where's this? How do I get my stuff? I should have some stuff here, right? I should have something to claim. Yes, there we go. Video series on Invisible Woman. I have made a couple of videos on her though. I think I have definitely dropped at least 2 videos on Invisible Woman. Yeah. You want to do dungeons? No. Omar, which dungeons do you want to do? And what's up, William? How are you doing, man? I'll run one path through here with 3 stars. And then, yeah, we can do one dungeon run for fun days, because I like a chill time. Oh yeah, Kyle. Yeah, that's also a fair point. The rest of the Fantastic Four with that one. Is it worth whether to pump on 2 ranked with that? I don't quite understand the question, Arthur. But anything that has to do with Call Obsidian, I'd currently wait, man. Okay, so we have the thing that can work against Doom. What's up, LC Gaming? How you doing, man? What else we have? Basically need shock immunity, right? Quake can work. I can bring Sunspot's not gonna work well with suicides. She-Hulk can shred Doom, but alright, so we need science skill. So we're gonna go with Nick Fury, because Quake can shred a Doom. Then we're gonna need Deadpool. For the heals. And then I'm gonna take in a She-Hulk, because well, it's She-Hulk. She shreds the Doom. Okay, so we're gonna go for, I think this one. Yeah, why not? Congrats for 18k subs. Thanks, man. Yeah, I noticed that I passed it like last night, I think. Oh yeah, Nebula could be quite interesting. No, but Nebula, you know, like Doom is immune to shock as well, so it wouldn't work that great. What's up, Grom? What's up, Get on Live? How are you doing? Oh. But yeah, Call Obsidian, it's alright, Arthur, don't worry. На Call Obsidian только подожди, что этот есть этот ребаланс. Это будет на декабря. So, just только подожди пару недель, и тогда ты будешь видеть, если это хорошая идея или плохая идея. Because сейчас мы не знаем, как это будет, что Кабан будет делать на Call. So, да. No rush, man, just wait. Man, this was a horrible fight, but it's okay, we have time to recover. I think this, I'm quite sure this is the last dungeon run. When are they fixing combo shield? No clue, dude. Next update, apparently. Wait, yeah. When is Ghost Rider gonna be immune to Incinerate? Who knows, man. Yeah, when is Iceman gonna be immune to Ice and Cold Snap and Frostbite? For a guy that's made of ice, he surprisingly takes a lot of damage from being cold. How do I win those beats? Well, it's all written in the description, man. Yeah, that fix is coming in the next update. So not, well, basically in a few days or tomorrow or whenever the new update is. Yeah, I heard that Seaton awakening his 6-star Namor, so dude, awesome luck, man. I wish I awakened mine. If I did, I'd have probably put my 6 dons in Namor because he has high prestige. Even though I wouldn't really want to do it, but you know, hashtag team player. So спасибо, Артур. Ну, да. Я по-русски, ну, не слишком хорошо говорю сейчас, только потому что это очень долго я не говорил по-русски, что то я забыл много слов. И так, мне надо чуть-чуть выпомнить. Surfer's ability has been released. I haven't seen a video on it yet, but uh-oh. Phew, we got so lucky. I don't think I have seen their abilities released. Am I watching The Mandalorian? No, not yet. I'll probably just binge it when, like, after a season or two. Oh, he's a mixture of Ghost, Chorus, and Warlock. Have they been released? Oh, that sounds incredible then. Man, I can't. Man, guys, come on. Like, I really want Silver Surfer. Let's put some cookies in that cookie jar for Silver Surfer, dude. I'm so worried that I'm not gonna pull the guy. They're not really just these. Come on, guys. We all want to see Silver Surfer gameplay on this channel. Let's put some cookies in the cookie jar. Oh, pre-fight abilities as well? I'll bloody... I don't like pre-fight abilities, I'll be honest. I generally don't like... Grind with you? Hell no, lady. Who do you think you are? As if I'm gonna grind with you. But yeah, pre-fight abilities... Like, okay, so here goes. I don't mind pre-fight abilities... on like Human Torch, for instance, where you know that it's like a bonus and you activate it only like 1 or 2 times, and it's not something that's constantly on back of your mind. For instance, like if you go on casual questing with Mr. Fantastic, man, it's annoying that you have to activate 3 pre-fight abilities before every single fight, dude. It sucks, it's too much. Even Invisible Woman, where you technically kind of want to activate it every fight, it's already annoying, but if you want to activate 3 pre-fight abilities before every fight, dude, it's a bummer. Same for Guillotine 2099, I often just flat out forget about it, like, you know? And it's another thing that takes time, and especially when you do the quests that you do want to kind of finish quickly and just face it all through. Man, pre-fight abilities is like... Pre-release ability. Oh, fair enough. Always forget to activate the pre-fight abilities. I know, right? Yeah, Surfer will be in... Oh, will he be in the next featured fighter? I do not actually know. I think so. Silver Surfer, Black Widow, Clairvoyant. Dude, how can I answer that question if I don't know what Silver Surfer does? If you ask me who I like more from like comics and stuff, it's Silver Surfer. Obviously Prestige as well, so actually scratch that. Silver Surfer any day. Even if Silver Surfer is as good as Hulkbuster is, I'd still have to pick Silver Surfer. Because of the Prestige. If you got to choose one, I just answered that. And Silver Surfer, man, I don't even care what he does. He has the Prestige. That pretty much means I kind of have to get him. Ah, in the comics, still takes Solar Surfer, man. I really like the dude. I think he's cool. Ah, dude. Hashtag team player. Kinda. I mean, like, yeah, I do take, like, team in consideration, my team needs. What's up, Batya? How are you? Привет с Ukraine. Oh, you're from Ukraine, dude? Well, welcome to the stream, man. See, I can read something. What's up, the Berliner Flash? The Berlin Flash. Wait, yeah, same thing. Alright, man, so whoever was there to do the dungeons, can you just drop your in-game name and send me friend invite in-game? So, where is the guy who I was supposed to do dungeons with? Weapon X. Nah, man. Never got too much in it. Hi, Invisible Woman worth rank 565 or no? Nick Fury is best, man. Nick Fury, dude. If he's duped, obviously. Am I going to put on the Master Mode title? I don't even know what this is. Okay, bro. What about you? I'm alright, but yeah. Can't complain. You're here, Omar. Kabam, CEO. Send me a friend request in game, man. I'm nearly done with this part. Perfect title. I watch almost every stream, just do not communicate. For me it's difficult. Quickly and right likes. Ну, спасибо, Артур. Очень благодарятно, что ты смотришь. Да, спасибо. Can I play? Not right now, because this isn't going to be like a full-on dungeon stream, man. I'm just going to do one run, because I like, if I have the time, I kind of like to squeeze in a run with a subscriber, kind of like at random, because I know you guys typically enjoy it. And it's kind of, I think, a cool way to interact with your subs and stuff. And I realized that I can't obviously, oh man, play with everybody and stuff like that. But at the same time, like, I think it's cool. Man, I forgot how to evade this one. Really? Am I that rusty? I used to evade it like perfect. You saw the last 6 Thekiryu? No, yeah, I did. He got like a gun back to back, right? You just sent one from earlier? Alright, I'll check it, man. This weekend was the best account change ever. Well, that's awesome to hear. Nick Fury and Gem for him? Then what are you waiting for, man? No. Quake does not need to be awakened whatsoever, basically. But dupe hardly gives her anything, man. It's one of the most useless duped abilities in game, to be honest. Oh, come on. We got tagged. Be careful here. He tried to slap me, the cheeky sod. See that? You see that? That's domestic violence, pretty much. Dude, that's amazing, Paul. That's definitely a great poll. Hi, honey. Yeah, I answered that. Who do you think you are? Me? Face blocking. I remember when you upload the video without sound immediately. Yeah, I sometimes happen to do that. Well, I only accept them for dungeons, man, so whenever we will run dungeons, then I will accept it, but typically, because there are only 50 slots, and again, sorry, I can't accept everybody. What's up, Smile? How are you doing? So I'm looking for Kabam CEO, I think. So I still have a couple slots there. Okay, there we go. Invite to dungeon. Are you suicide? Is it okay? It's always okay, man. What's up, Danis? How are you doing, man? Hey, do we? What are you saying, Smiley? Does it matter which stance runner is? Yes. It kind of helps if you're in the sword stance always, because then you can bleed more. What's up, Gus? How are you doing, man? Alright, you need to select a team, you can select a side and stuff like that. My weekend brought me all Cosmics, unfortunately, Annihilus, Venom, the Dark and Phoenix. Man, Venom the Dark is alright though. Back to work, stop lying. You probably have some nails to paint or something. I really doubt whatever you do would classify as work in vast majority of the reasonable world. Very well played for Quake 2, so learn to. Да. Quake есть великолепный. Точно. Самый лучший чемпион. Is it possible to do some cheesy damage with 3-star Electro versus Labyrinth? No. Because that Labyrinth damage isn't that big. Sent you a request? Man, I told you I'm not gonna be accepting like random requests, but oh right, I haven't. Wait, man, I didn't notice that I haven't sent an invite, man. My bad. Sorry for making you wait. There you go. It's alright, Omar, don't worry. My bad, I got carried away reading the chat messages and stuff. So, if it's skill and cosmic, which side are you taking? Okay guys, here is gonna be the problem, right? YouTubers get these jumps. Here is a problem. Okay, so I'm dealing with cosmics. And many of you might not find it as a problem, right? And that's fair enough. So I'm dealing with cosmic champions, just FYI. What how strong are champions? These are like rank 4s, rank 5s, I think. Okay, and bear with me here, guys, right? So don't think that I'm reaching too far, if you will. But after this AQ cycle finishes, right? So when we're done with this AQ that started today is gonna be day number 2 then. So once this AQ is done, I'm gonna be at 13 T4Bs. I don't know where or how to spend them, kind of. And man, it's one of those, man. I remember you said that you know maths as well in Russians. No, it does. Ooh, I know. I want some Emma Frost stuff. Sorry, not Emma Frost. I want some of that juicy stuff. And it also would be suicide friendly. I don't have that much suicide friendly stuff here going on for me. I mean, I used most of it. I'm probably just thinking too much about this. So I'll just casually bring in who I will casually bring in. Vision Arcus, why not? Have a great day. Alright, LCC. You're looking cool, thank you, Kalpana. Crank up that Nick Fury. Yeah, I know, everybody keeps telling me. Coin flick, kinetic transference, chaos, and buffet. We're gonna go with that. So take down 3. Alright, let's go invisible chick. Tell them about the contest room. I think I did a video about it already, but I mean, yeah, I'll see what I can do on that. It is a cool place. But yeah, Nick Fury, man, I know I need to rank him up. Everybody keeps telling me to rank him up. The only thing... Play some arena, man? No, thank you. Hate arena. The only thing about ranking up Nick Fury now is I have maxed out 5-star. So I'm not a big fan of doing those rank ups, but suppose I will have to. Oh, that might have been loud in the mic. Chaos and buffet. How come I get the power lock, man? It's never them. It's always me. I get power lock and she gets power gain. When invisible, she takes no damage pretty much. There are 2 mechanics: invisibility and force field. Force field reduces the damage she takes, and she can actually abuse it kind of with suicide mastery, so she can get an extra heal in. And invisibility basically is, well, yeah, invisibility. Hope this guy does his best, otherwise we'll kick him. I'm sure he will. Yeah, I did so the Abyssmail. Next year, Abyss. Yeah, there are quite few people who think it's Apocalypse. Might be. Who knows? He's one of the big baddies that hasn't been mentioned in the contest. How great, bro, Dave. We're having night in India. Yeah, Kalpan, I think India is like 3-4 hours ahead, so it's probably quite late already there for you guys, but hey, you know. Actually, today's stream is quite a bit earlier than I typically do it, so. Like, normally this is about the time I kind of get home or thereabouts, plus minus 20 minutes. And then obviously I typically have something to eat, I shower, and then I start streaming about 2 hours from now. So the fact that we have been streaming already for an hour and a half basically means we have been streaming much earlier than we typically would. So I have Bane and Sadist, or Buffet and Rage. We're gonna go with Bane and Sadist. That's the nameless version of Collector. It might be that. Probably is that, in fact. Would make more sense. But you can always hope, right? But yeah, no, I think you're right. It's gonna be Collector, man. Because that's the boss that was farmed and mined and leaked anyway, so. Oh man, I messed up. Whoopsie. It's okay, we have some heal going for us, so we're gonna use that. See, we messed up, but you have to appreciate the Invisible Woman's heal. See, we're at 65%, right? Please don't ask him about Domino. Don't ask who about Domino. Oh man, I messed up, but I still need to utilize the extra heal that I have. Stack Spidey? Well, not with suicides I want. There you go, 79% is not too bad. But yeah, man, I can't really... Man, you need to understand that there are only 50 spaces available in game. I'm not accepting people as my in-game friends, sorry. I only accept them when I do a dungeons run with them, and then I kind of delete them off. No, Invisible Woman does not need the dupe ability whatsoever. Honestly, I like her better without the dupe. Because that when she's duped, she starts the fight invisible, but it's not paused. So that means she's gonna basically, after 2 seconds of invisibility, immediately gonna go on cooldown. Oh man, what am I doing? What am I doing? Okay, let's... Man, this blows. Let's just heal up a bit. What's Arcus like? Never so much gameplay. I actually do like him. I'm considering taking him to rank 2, man. He's not good at suicides though. Man, again, I'm not kind of like casually... I'm sorry if I don't know you outside, kind of like, or I haven't actually been chatting with you like online app, or we haven't been in a team. I'm not accepting random viewers, and I'm not saying each and every one of you are randoms, but there is just, first of all, in-game friends is not that big kind of a deal. Nobody uses the in-game mail system anyways to chat with anyone. And second of all, it's only 50 slots, man. You can't accept everybody. I doubt I'll play another one right now, man. Gotcha. I'll probably gonna do some master mode after this run. I hope Kabam increase level cap. I don't think they will though. I legit don't think that they will. Oh, Astro, because I kind of struggle to keep up. I try to reply to online as many people as I can, but sometimes when you wake up and there are like thousands of messages in between chats and PMs, like you just can't catch up with everybody, man. I'll try and catch up with my messages, or here is what I'm gonna say actually. I'm probably gonna mark all my messages as red, and I'm just gonna try and keep on top of the messages that are coming in. So if I haven't replied to you, you can please accept my sincere apologies and do send a new message, like, again. What is Audrey? Does he hack Kabam? No, he basically data mines information from the game. What's up, MJ? How are you doing? Actually, like Carnage, real fun to play with, but kind of about that. I suppose so, man. Aggression, regeneration. It's just Thanos, man. Chaos, an aspect of nightmares. Or I'm just gonna deal with that aggression, regeneration, dude. Let it go, bro. What's up, Minkle? What language is that, dude? Okay, you're gonna have to have a blind secretary. It's fine, buddy. Your popularity is booming. So yeah, man. Like honestly, it's not like I'm ignoring anybody on purpose. Trust me, I do try to get back to as many people as I can. It often just goes down to the time because my day is fairly packed. But if you have something like that you need from me and you think it's relatively important, and if I haven't seen it, just send a message again, man. I'm never gonna get upset to anybody if you send a message to me twice or something like that, right? Oh, man, how did I do that? That sucked. I need to practice a bit more. I was actually quite interested how I'll do with the Invisible Woman. And the good thing is, like, we are regenerating a bit. Oh. Thanks, Mingle. Don't use slang. It's alright. Sometimes it calls for it. It's alright, man. I appreciate what he did. And it came out of a good place as far as I'm concerned, so it's all good. Oh, no, fair enough. I understand, like, that what Hindi is. Just might not always be able to recognize it, apparently. Yes, that was Invisible Woman indeed. Minkle used a bad word. Well, it's alright because I use bad words occasionally too, because bad words sometimes serve a purpose. And occasionally. I think that bad words are extremely important for the general message you're trying to convey. Because if you're trying to be nice, goody two-shoes with some people who occasionally don't get what you are trying to say, well then, I kind of would want to say that bad words sometimes are the best way to get through to people. Or make them listen, at the very least. Because if you think about it, there aren't all that many bad words in general, but it's the context you understand them from. What's up, Lakers bodyguard? How you doing? Bad words helps in cleansing of mind, purification, right? Now, I mean, here is the thing. I don't think that any word can inherently be bad. We make, see, or perceive them to be bad. Vast majority of the words can be either bad or good depending what kind of place they're coming from in your mind and who you are saying them to. You can say the same thing with a different context and it can mean completely different things. And again, you can use the worst slang and swear words occasionally to your like friends or when you're trying to deliver a message, and they can actually serve a decent purpose. If there is no thought behind simply swearing, obviously it's unnecessary, it's foul. But for instance, I believe that swear words can definitely be used as worthwhile adjectives. Swear words in the middle of a sentence from a person who typically doesn't swear immediately is going to make the people listen more. I know I use swear words occasionally at work, like when I'm speaking to my employees and people who reply to me. And I don't use it often, but I still do it, and I do it with a purpose. Yeah, exactly. Bad words also change over time. Lol, I'm just a 13-year kid, I thought maybe a little bad. It's alright, Kalpan, don't worry, man. But yeah, that whole narrative of swearing is bad and nobody should like ever swear or anything like that, I heavily disagree with that. Heavily disagree with that. I think that swear words can serve an extremely important purpose in the language. Dude, don't apologize. Like, it's alright, man. There are many studies which correlate positive attributes to vulgarity, honesty, intelligence. Yeah, I haven't looked too deep into this subject, and I don't necessarily agree with many conclusions. For instance, I don't think that in particular intelligence should be correlated with swearing, but there is a difference from a common swearing and like intelligent use of swear words. What are my thoughts on Silver Server? I hope he's bloody good, man. Like, cause with that prestige, like, you have to go for him, so he better be good. Violence is underway to get a point across. Yes, it is. And the acceptance of that fact in different parts of the world vary. Like, where I'm from. And, like, I might be stepping on many toes here, right? Where I'm from, it's perfectly acceptable and normal. Spank your child, for instance. I got my ass whooped as a child plenty of times. And you know what? That was pretty much the only thing that I'd listen to. When my mom put me in a corner for misbehaving, do you think I cared? No, man. Like, there was like zero kind of like, oh man, this is gonna suck. Uh-oh. Yep, I'm KO'd. Silver Server's prestige is like 10,900, man. Man, I messed up. I forgot that this is an invade node. Привет, Vladim. Anyways, where was I? Yeah, spanking your kids. I don't think it's bad. Like, there is, first of all, you need to recognize that there is a huge difference between domestic violence and using spanking as like a tool. Right? I'm not talking about domestic violence, I'm not talking about hitting your child, I'm talking about spanking them. Occasional slap or something. It's vastly different concepts. But as a kid, who still doesn't understand much about the world or authority, or the fact that your actions can have consequences, let's be honest here, like physical stimuli stimuli are the one things that you do respond. Even if you don't speak some language, if you don't understand what anybody is telling to you, so long as your thought process is there, and you understand that you did something bad and therefore you got hurt, your brain automatically can make the correlation. And that was pretty much one of the most effective behavioral modifiers, at least for my childhood. If I did something bad, I got my ass whooped, I sure as hell didn't want to get my ass whooped again, so I either didn't do it again, or I at least made sure that I'm not gonna get caught doing it. Spanking child with a doom slap. Not bad, man. And in general, man, like, I think it's a necessary part of childhood. Like, if my mother wouldn't, or my father wouldn't have spanked me, and they would have given me timeout, I think I'd have much less respect for, like, kind of like social customs. I'd be a lot less polite, I'd be a lot less considerate, and stuff like that, because, yeah, like, okay, I get put in timeout. Whatever, man, I'm 7, I can entertain myself watching paint dry if I want to, like, you know? You got to go commercial, your music's fine. I think you're going too much into psychology, maybe Animus, maybe I shouldn't do it. But it's just like that kind of things, like, generally deeply and thoroughly do interest me, because overall I'm fairly fascinated with human mind, for instance, and the way it works, and social trends, and just many things to do with people. Yeah, exactly, it's an effective way to get your ass back in line. Man, I triggered it too early. And I'll tell you this much, watching today's kids though, I wish I could spank them. Getting your bachelor's in psychology? Well, I hope you better put it to good use, man, because it might not be easy. Okay, invisible mummy is coming to give a spank to this Ronin. Look at that, one good spank. Ah, man, I messed it. I messed it up. I lost my damage. Oh, at least we're nearing the end of the fight. What are we talking about? Vladimir. Talking about beating up your children. Oh man, this might be bad. Ooh. And a big difference between abuse and discipline. Yeah, exactly. There is a huge difference, man. That has to be put clear. KT, you can be a good professor. Very nice illustrating skill like that. Thanks, MJ. Working with parents downfall, I can imagine, man. Hey, what's up, Amino? You sexy little beast. Man, don't get me started. In June, I'm going to have my PhD in clinical psychology. Jesus, I should not have opened my mouth. I should not have opened my mouth. It turns out I'm like the least qualified or educated person in the room, and like everybody's just laughing their ass off in front of the screen, right? Like, oh, it's nice. Like, oh, I think somebody should get. Like, oh, actually, like I'm graduating in psychology. Oh, I'm like, don't hit your kids, Lua. Okay, are we classing spanking as hitting? But like, no, in all honesty, I also think that the best methods of parenting do depend on what kind of climate you are gonna be raising your child in, because some environments are just too rough. and some are too, well, privileged. So I don't think that the one thing necessarily applies to the other. Somehow it's paused. Good enough. What is the minimum prestige mail? I don't even know, man. Probably something stupid high, though. Probably to join now, you would have to be like 10.7k something. Who doesn't like Invisible Woman, man? Look at that damage. Look at that damage. Yeah, spanking hands is hitting parents. I'm gonna do what parents are going to do. Parents are adamant about spanking, so I do what I can do to teach them how to do it effectively and properly. That's a good job. No, that's fair enough. Like, I mean, again, like, I'm not saying I'm right. I'm just saying, like, what I think. Like, what my opinion is. Like, that's another, I think, big problem, because I have heard, seen, and think far too many people present their opinions as facts, and I think that's just fairly kind of despicable and borderline criminal. When you're gonna, like, even making a YouTube video, and if you're gonna, like, present it as a fact, and if enough people believe you, it can do some serious damage, man. Fair enough, Robert Beckham. Well, if you would be from Beckham family, you probably wouldn't even know how much the diapers cost, though. Anybody who hates an invisible woman. Okay, let's take a look at her winning pose. Ooh, we have the Medusa. Bane and coin flip, or heavy assault and chaos. Let's go with that. You're a good dude though, and I like. Thanks, Brian. Play with vision. Oh yeah. I'm gonna use. Okay, let's bring in vision. Why not? Spanking. That's also, I think, a fair point. Alright, CPD smash. See you next time, man. Don't forget spank that like button, but almost got it right. Yes. Okay, so I have 6 of these bad boys on. Let's get to level 3 now. Oh, come on, don't be. Can you reverse healing with... Yes. Well, not reverse, but you can stop regeneration effects. You can, yeah, neutralize them. Unless you have Petrify, you can't technically get anything in minus, just with Despair Mastery. But... Oh man, what the hell? That was sucky. Man, I messed up badly. That hurt badly though as well. I mean, I get that, Brian, like, obviously you're the more qualified and educated one on the point, and obviously I think that also does have problems. However, sometimes, man, let's say, can't simply be good enough, you know? kind of, I like to say a lot of like unpopular things, kind of like people always say like it's good to have like, you know, morals and principles, and whilst it might overall be good to have like strong principles, but sticking to them at all costs is quite often the thing that's going to prevent you from achieving life. So like when it comes to humans, ethically and morally and psychologically and stuff like that, I just find it interesting. And like whenever anybody can raise a claim about something that works it or works well or what does it best, it's always at the expense of something else and something you sacrifice. And if you can teach a person to be best of the best and the most kind person, for instance, and how to be most passionate and caring, you quite often sacrifice their drive or ability to succeed or competitiveness. And it always boils down to each of your individual set of priorities, I would say. And I don't think there's like a perfect way or a perfect answer to pretty much anything when it comes to do with human psyche, because there's no such thing as well-rounded ideal example of a human. And I think I just find it interesting, man. Like, as you're saying, like, okay, if you do not hit your children, like many say that they will not have proper discipline or morals, you're saying like doing that, you're doing that and that and that wrong. But if you're not doing that, you're still at the same time sacrificing something else. But I like this overall. If not like necessarily for sake of arriving to some sort of profound conclusion, which is something I never expect anyways. I do enjoy a proper debate though. Oh man, we died dead. But terrible luck with conflict, don't worry about it, man. I'll just quit it out. Alright guys, it's actually still quite early. I'm gonna quickly... Kids have terrible financial decisions, especially these days. Oh, that took a bit of a turn as well. But either way, guys, I'm gonna have a 2-minute pause just because I need to attend the gents room. And once we do come back, I will do a bit of 3-star master mode, I think. So don't go anywhere. I'll be back in a sec. And alright, we're back there. We are back, lads. Did I miss anything important? Thanks for the run. Don't worry, man. All good. Katie, there was an episode of Asian Parents and Jubilee, and they all said ass whooping is important. Good, I like those type of parents. Okay, one quest, one stories, the Frisky Master Mode. Alright, let's go then. I think everyone should be sterilized. Oh man, like... like, dude, come on. Finally complete variant 2.2. Let's get back to MCOC, guys. This is an MCOC channel though. So... Marvel Contest of Sterile... No, I mean like... Some people are responsible not to keep their phones in working condition for a year. Why should we trust them with kids? That's a fair argument, but... Let's talk MCOC, man. Where is the potions farming? Okay, I'm gonna finish this path and then we can farm some potions. Super excited for Abyss? Yeah, me too, man. Does sound exciting. I always like that kind of like Abyss kind of stuff. And they just seemingly make something that's just too much, you know? When you look at it initially and you're like, oh I don't think I'm gonna unhide that comment, Samuel, but I can't say that I particularly I mean, like, damn, yeah, it hits quite close to the home, man. I Traffic already sucks. Oh Jesus, that's just so brutal. Your views on climate change, do you say my views on climate change? It's complicated. This should be Facebook, this would be the place where I put in it's complicated column. Because it's obviously it's real, it's happening, it's scary, and like, in all honesty, like, despite what are my views on it, I don't think I'm anywhere close to being qualified enough to be allowed to speculate. And possibly, if I do speak about the subject, that might be some of the most dumb stuff coming out of anybody's mouth ever heard anywhere. Like, because let's face it, like, it's not like I have spent years on research and stuff like that. But something is happening with the planet, clearly. Climate's changing. And that's a fact. So with that in mind, I also think it's probably a bit too late if we kind of just take it half-assed, you know? Oh, if only we, like, you know, pollute a bit less and stuff like that. Nah, that's not gonna work. I think at this point, our only, like, proper working solution's probably gonna lie somewhere in technology, man. Because I think the world has been messed up so much, it's not very likely that it can recover itself. I assume who is similar age with who. I am not nowhere. I'm not 40, man. So I'm dead. Very good pump. Hey, fuck. I am actually 29. Climate change can't happen fast enough, man. You're a bit of a brute, aren't you, man? But yeah, global scale extinctions clearly have been part of this life on this planet for ages, man. Oh, come on. How did that trigger critical fail? Oh, you jerkwad. Man, it's like a Dexing time. Practice, man. Just need to practice a bit more. By the way, has there been any big MCOC news dropped since it's Monday? There might be some announcement, no? Has anybody seen a big announcement? We need Infinity Stones to control climate thingy. Yeah, wouldn't that be an easy answer? Magic Stones. I love Tintin. Who? Tintin. Only Tintin that I do remember is from like a Russian series about 4 soldiers and a dog or something like that. Something else. Anybody from Germany in here? Literally died 5-6 times in the domino. Yelp. Well, I'm pretty stuck in the game. Well, if you're stuck in a game, then the best thing to do is unstuck yourself. I can't go 4x5 since I got pretty okay champs. I'm sure you can, man. You just need to put a bit more effort in it and practice, dude. We did a completion run of Act 5 with like 3-star champions, man. So champions typically aren't the issue in Act 5. So don't come again, man. Ooh, scary magic, 8k magic. Okay, who do we want to rank up today, by the way, guys? Grinding arena streams, fair enough. Units are always useful, man. There we go. What are your thoughts on Tier 3 Alphas? Do I need to sell my soul? I think that Tier 3 Alphas won't be important to the game for a really, really long time. Give it at least a year, where they are either going to be completely unattainable or won't have any impact on the current endgame. So that's about that. Two-stroke and 4 engines, why not? Like, I have heard plenty about new engines. Iron Patriot. What about Iron Patriot, dude? What do you want from Iron Patriot? I'm not a particularly big car guy though. Let's drop that level 2, hopefully it does a good chunk of bleed. Oh yeah, that's 548 bleed for a 3-star, man. Come on. Come on. No, no, no. Iron Patriot's not getting ranked, dude. There was like an interesting study made about these prices. By the way, I definitely remember this one, because it actually turns out that a Land Rover, for instance, right, in a 50-year lifespan, or whatever it was either 50 or 30-year lifespan, is ecologically more friendlier than a Toyota Prius, which is a hybrid, which everybody thinks is super eco-friendly. But people forget about how it's manufactured, and when you took in consideration all of the harm that's done by putting a Prius together, and these factories and how it's made and where it's made, then it just simply turned out that making a Prius does so much bigger harm to environment than you could basically have a Land Rover made and run for 30 years. And then only they would kind of even out at that point. Because obviously it's more eco-friendly to drive a Prius than a Land Rover. But making of that machine is so incredibly harmful that basically it's pointless. Because 30 years, most Priuses won't be driving for 30 years. At least I found it interesting. Better rank to Sunspot or Sentinel? Both unduped or duped? Oh yeah, man, a lot is going wrong with our world. But let's face it, it also probably is the best time to be alive. Although I'm kind of starting to make case for 90s, man. 90s was quite awesome time to be alive too, man. Let's face it, you can do so much more these days, but man, none of this kind of like PC bullshit or feelings mattering as much and stuff like that, man. 90s are looking better than they ever did before. No, Vladimir, I don't know what it is. Can you tell me? Let's get MCOC back to forest hunting ducks. I know, right, man? This is the best ban in the world, fair enough. Tell me why. Okay, let's try an egg on this dude, man. Okay, so this is what they're gonna do, right? 2, 3, 4, 5. Really? Why didn't you not punch me, man? Jerk. Again, I misawaited it. Jerk. He thought he was gonna be cheeky. Something's wrong with it. Dexing Dooms level 1 for me today. Typically do just fine like now, but Shraga failed. Eddie, what was your question? I missed it, I guess. Oh, no question, man. It's cheap and practical. Fair enough. I do know about the 90s because I'm 2002 is fair enough, anyways, man. But it was a good time, I think, at least, anyways. Good night, bro. Alright, good night, man. Have a good stream, thanks. Hit that like button, lads. Hit that like button. Well, just gonna quake this guy, and then we're gonna go and farm some potions, I suppose. We can also figure out who do we want to rank up next, man. What do you guys think? Who should we rank up? Whoopsie. I don't have Disney Plus yet, no. Guillotine 2099. Oh man, what happened there? We're dead. I repaired it, no. Well, yeah, I was born in 1990, so there's that. But even though, like, the thing is, like, obviously I grew up in Latvia, so anything that US had, we had a delay of 5, 6, 10 years since it was delayed. So even though, like, so I was born in 1990, and by the time, let's say I was a teenager, by the time I was 12 and 14, it still kind of felt like 90s for the rest of the world in Latvia, because we were fresh out of Soviet Union, so we had a bit of a backlog with everything. Like, you know what I mean. Okay, so, okay guys, I'm gonna need your help here. We need to figure out something. I'm gonna leave Nick alone. Nick's gonna be out of the question for now. And who can we run? We have, okay, Nick Nick is gonna go up, but not right now. We can do Colossus. We can do Gladiator Hawk, Duped, Vision Arcus, Corvus, Archangel, Void, Man Thing, Domino, Thing. Yeah, I'm 29, man. Why would you think I'm so much older? Is it like there are two possible ways APOC you can take this. Only one of them is nice. Either I look 40, or you just think that I'm relatively clever for my age. So. What else we have? We do have 5-star thing, we have Guillotine 2099, we have Havoc. So there is a Domino, obviously. We have Stealth Suit Spider-Man, 5-star Warlock, 5-star Mysterio, 5-star Sunspot, OG Thor, Symbiote Supreme. Gotta be the camera. Jesus. No, Logan. I don't think he works well. He can kind of work against Biohazard if you don't use any special attacks, man. You look wise, thanks. Oh man, I can't really figure out, so I'm gonna need more. I think technically we should probably go with Symbiote Supreme. I'm 40, so I thought the way you were talking about the 90s made me assume you were around my age. No, man. But again, keep in mind that, like, I'm from Latvia, so 90s kind of technically stuck around for us for quite a bit longer, because we gained our independence from Soviet Union in 1990, and we had several years of catching up to do. So the things like cassette players, for instance, were still things for me when I was 12 and stuff like that, you know? Because I remember all of those times when you were sitting next to a radio trying to record a song that you like with your like cassette player, and then you had to get it in the exact moment and you wanted to, and sometimes you had to record ads as well, and then you put in the pencils and you had to rewind. Ah man, even when you broke the cassettes, like I remember kind of like cutting a piece off and gluing them together and they still worked, and that was amazing. Man, like 90s had such a lot of things that people would know today, like, you know what I mean? And technology back then was so much more beautiful. You could kind of like touch and mend everything yourself. Like now your Wi-Fi goes down, what are you gonna do? You don't know, right? But when your 8-bit computer game went down, man, you just grabbed the screwdriver, you got in there, you checked for any loose wires, you dusted everything off, and 9 times out of 10 it worked, right? It's not gonna be the same thing for your mobile phone anymore. That is amazing. I had no idea. I know my friend who is Hungarian, so I had a similar experience, but he's the same age as mine. It's fair enough, I suppose. There we go, Waldman Logan. Hells do not know, man. Okay, let's narrow it down. So we have Symbiote Supreme. I have all the gems for that. OG Thor, probably not yet. We have Sunspot, which I could kind of do. Just stopping my thanks, D43. Mysterio, I'm probably not gonna do. Stealth Fruit Spider-Man, probably not gonna do. Then we have Havoc, Guillotine, Thing, Venom Pull, don't be silly. We have Domino, Red Hulk, Massacre as well, so I could technically take all 3 of them off. And tip how to wait special one from the champion boss? You mean dex on it? There are several techniques that can work, but the first and foremost tip is go dual till you can trigger it. Symbiote Supreme and Domino. Or Man-Thing. Man-Thing is an option as well, guys. I really do like my Man-Thing. Right? And Havoc would be cool as well because I have a Wasp at rank 2. They go together quite well. I think Corvus can still be viable if you boost him up and you give him some cosmic boost, man, so it should be a healthy mix in between the two. Triple dog, there you take up Kang. No, not with the 6-star Kang coming, man. Take up Domino and Massacre, and I could take up because I have Massacre and Red Hulk is 6 stars. See, Massacre 6 star, and the duped Red Hulk is somewhere here as well. Gladiator Hulk. Where's the Red Hulk? Here's Red Hulk as well. Old school 90s rules, you have to. Yes, Doom is rank of worthy. Oh, your concern's time? I still think Corvus can potentially be faster in quite a few places. Do you cook food or got some meal prep or outside of food deliveries always? I do. I can cook, and I do. Not too often. It's kind of like a mix of both. I think it might be time to pull the domino trigger. No? I think Ghost would still be faster option, especially in those paths where she can shrug off multiple debuffs. Yeah, if you deal with damage over time debuffs, then yeah, for sure. But if you don't, because she only shrugs off damage over time, and there aren't that many to be shrugged off, most of those are kind of like weakness and stuff like that, and the damage you take is passive, which is something the Ghost would not shrug off. However, it is something that Corvus would not die from, if that makes sense. It's that 1%. What's up, Mafioso? We also have Venom, obviously, which I don't think is gonna happen. Man, it's so difficult. Still streaming? Yeah, John Walker. We're about to be done though, I think. Man, it's kind of tricky to be slightly indecisive at times. Really need to think about some of these things. Like, I mean... Good morning then. It's a good dilemma to have. I suppose so. I don't even know what are the best synergies for her, but hey. Pull that trigger on Domino. You guys really like her that much, man? Should we do the next pull? Oh, cool, thanks. What is that bleed? Yeah, I think that's the one that was meant for Corvus and Planetary Might. The Armored Assault one, that's correct, yes. Oh man, I thought I dropped my special attack, but I didn't. What a jerk. Doesn't seem like the coolest mutant, the only that I really want over here is Mega just because he's broken. Yeah, I reckon 6. hate Domino, all I need is Dupe and 6-star Saberman. Well, I have a maxed out 5-star Saberman. Sort of loathe her a bit. Why do you loathe her? But yeah, that's the thing. Everybody seems to really love the Domino. I don't. Not that much anyways. Do you think at top 5 champs to give generic Awakening Gem? It's a very kind of controversial topic. It highly depends on your priorities. In my opinion, there is no such thing as top options for a generic gem. To define a top option to use generic gem on 4 is extremely personally subjective on what you need currently the most. Hell, you can use them Phoenix if the thing that you need most is currently Prestige, right? Or Dr. Doom. Or you can use it on whoever is a missing piece to be able to complete 6.2, for instance. And stuff like that, so it 100% depends on what your current goal is and what do you have or want to do in order to achieve it, man. It's not like you can only use generic gem on like these 5 champions or 10 champions, man. That's an absolute load of shit. You can use them whoever you need. That's the point of them. Those gems are there to help your account progression. Man, if like the thing that you need right now is Omega, use an Omega. If the thing you need is Aegon, use an Aegon. If you need another Prestige champ and the only Prestige champ that you have is Thor Ragnarok, use them Thor Ragnarok. Don't listen to whatever anybody tells you. Prestige, like, these gems, remember, are there to advance your play, your account, help you get to the next level progression, and don't dare to waste any of those gems just because somebody told you that it is a good champion. Think for yourself, find the champions you like playing with, find the champions that you need to progress and use them there. It's quite just that simple. There is no list of who's worthy. All that's kind of like in players' heads, and it's stupid because there are tier lists who mess with their thinking. I know, man, it's just stupid as that. No, don't use them Thorax. If you need higher prestige and that's the only thing stopping you from getting in a better alliance, hell, use them Thorax, why not? It's terrible opinion for you, it might not be for somebody else. Like, who are you to tell that opinion, like, option is terrible? If the prestige is the one thing that is holding him back from getting in a better alliance, which ultimately is his goal, then using it on a Thor Ragnarok is the best option. I'd rather use an Iron Patriot, go for it. If Iron Patriot, well, okay, Iron Patriot's not gonna help anything for anyone, but you know what I mean? Like, people have completely messed up their thinking when it comes who's worthy, tier lists, god tier and stuff like that. Man, fuck that. You make your own tier list. Yeah, well, it's a different situation then. Obviously, it's like not an enjoyable thing, but if it's a thing that you have to do either to progress or remain in the alliance that you're in, and it's for the overall health of your account, do it, man. I still like, okay, I ranked up Thor ranks. I didn't enjoy it, but I do it all over again because overall that was the right thing to do for my account. If I would not be able to play in this alliance, my account progression would look a lot worse, and I would have a lot less ranked up champions, and I would have a lot less resources right now. What synergy does Abomination give? It's with Hulk and Red Hulk. There are some attack synergies and crit notes in between them and stuff. I don't have prestige. I'm not saying you have to have prestige, I'm just saying you need to decide what is the next goal that you want to achieve in the game. Prestige doesn't have anything to do with it if you don't want to progress in that area. If there is a particular variant to explore, or if you want to do labyrinth, or if you want to do Act 6 and something is stopping you currently, that is what it has to do with. That's right, we refreshed, baby. Six out and two. Opinion. Sunspot or Ghost? Not good with him. Well, then there is opinion number one. Either get good with Ghost or you rank Sunspot. There's no point in ranking Ghost if you can't utilize her. Why didn't I use someone faster? Because I'm just, I don't know, flexing a bit of a domino, because I'm thinking whether I'm gonna rank her or not. But yeah, fair enough, I can switch it up, man. I'll use a couple more champs, don't worry. I just wanted to kind of play a bit of domino, because I'm considering of taking her to rank 5. But the thing is, and here's the problem with domino, I can't justify like her rank up because I don't see where or why I will need her. She doesn't do anything that I would need her for, I suppose. So that's my problem with domino. I like her, obviously, she's a fun champion, but I can't recall a single piece of content where I would need her a lot. Oh man. Yeah, I have seen it, man. Oh man, this sucks. Careful there. I mean, can we finish this fight here? Yeah, there we go. Yeah, exactly. That's my problem with ranking up Domino. Is she's fun, she's cool, everybody likes her, but can't really tell what I would ever use her for. Yeah, Sentinel is a solid rank up, mate. I wouldn't hesitate. I probably wouldn't hesitate anymore ever deciding to rank up Sentinel. Yeah, obviously, like, but the thing, the most kind of like alluring options that I have though, another 6 stars, there's a 5 stars, man. I want a bit of this. I want a bit of this. Right. How do I decide? I put a lot of thought in it. 5 rank 5s have already been reached in capped terms progression. They can't get any stronger, sadly. Yeah, but they can stay relevant for much longer though. So there are benefits and offsides ranking up each. That's exactly why I will not rank up my 6-star Awakened Domino anytime soon. She won't add anything to my count. So you see what is kind of like my dilemma? I like Domino. Kind of want to rank her, but I'm much more likely, to be honest, currently to rank up Gilly 2099. I'm much more likely currently to rank up Man-Thing. Much more likely currently to rank up Symbiote Supreme. I think Domino is probably better to take as one of the first. Yeah, I also think so. But again, like ranking up Gilly 2099, kind of a bit of a gamble right now, because you don't even know where and if she's gonna be good at anything. Man, that was a nice amount of damage, man. Don't care what anybody says, that was a nice amount of damage. So, yeah, if I had her, I'd definitely rank her up. Okay, this is gonna be good now. Oh, did you see that damage, man? Did you see that? That's why Vision is extremely fun to play with. I'm just trying to justify my head because I kind of want to rank him up. But I think he's missing something, man. I don't really have all that many places where I'd use him. I don't think they're gonna be... I mean, Man-Thing is gonna be good for that one particular fight. Gilly 2099, I'm not too sure if she's gonna be good for Legends because of the amount of level 3s you have to spam. Kind of, you know what I mean? That's gonna suck. Vision Arcus actually is low-key good, I think. We just need to kind of get more into him, but man, he can put up some really solid damage. People don't realize how strong he can hit. And in chapters and health pools like 6.3, where opponents have so much health, he actually kind of gets in a perfect groove. Do you guys notice how hard he hits? Oh yeah, the ability never to crit is going to be quite useful as well, I think. I think Amino kind of talked me out in ranking up the guillotine. Besides, if I rank her up, right, if I rank up the guillotine, oh man, that did some good chunk. And now I don't have Fury on, but if you know that Fury we can dish some decent damage out. Ready, be a Legacy 2.0 and make a bunch of videos in Vision while Legacy 2.0. Sim Supreme is definitely not. No, the only thing that why I'm not ranking him up straight away is because I have to take him from rank 1 to rank 5, and that's gonna eat up so much of my resources, and if I do that, I might be ending up with basically no T4Bs and Tier 1 Alphas, so I'm kind of cautious on that. But okay, I have decided. I think I have decided. Thanks, Howard. Rank vision. That's the only one you kind of need, right? Well, Aegon actually does benefit from high signature level and rank up. No, I don't have a vision rank up. Was there anything else I kind of wanted to add? Man thing Gallic to rank 2 or Sunspot to rank 5 TFF. I'd probably go with Sunspot, man, personally. I said it. It's fine. Okay, so music will have to go away for a bit because we're gonna record the video here. Hello there guys and welcome back to the channel. So in today's video, whoopsie, we started at the wrong place. Hello there guys and welcome back to the channel. So today we are actually gonna do a new rank up. Now we have quite a few options to rank and I was struggling with a choice for the longest time. And I do have quite a lot of rank up resources to use, and I already started to have some in overflow, so I basically need to get going with ranking up some champions. And while I was struggling to decide for more champions to rank up, but I think I have just reached a conclusion for one of them, and that will be Guillotine 2099, or as we also can say, Morningstar in disguise. the bold morning star. I don't know. And reason why I want to rank her up because she's quite unique, and the fact that she doesn't ever crit unless we kind of choose her to do so is, in my opinion, becoming more and more important, because even in Act 6 you could see not only spiked armor stuff but quite a bit of other stuff to do with critical hits. Like there was a node where opponents gain power whenever you crit and things like that, and that is kind of a small nuance thing that tipped me over in favor of this rank up. Because the ramp up champions, man, we have ramp up champions, damage champions, we have damage champions, robots, we have different robots, and obviously there are quite a bit of useful aspects of her, but at the same time I extremely dislike that requirement of hers to forcefully kind of like make you finish with a level 3, and that means that in the fights where she would finish before reaching level 3, she's not really kind of like viable in a sense, and there are definitely drawbacks to her. But at the same time, I think she will offer quite a bit of benefits. And now that when I was thinking about ranking up champions, like Domino was one of the possible options, which I still might change my mind on that. But the more I was thinking about it, I couldn't really justify Domino's rank up because I didn't see a single piece of content or a single lane, if you will, in let's say 6.2 or 6.3, but I would particularly need Domino where I didn't have champions that do the stuff that she does. I hope this somehow makes sense to you guys, and that is like what I was thinking like through, because when I was looking back at the content, and I was perfectly fine with not having Domino ranked, because if you want Domino, then you have to bring in her synergy partners typically, and that means I wouldn't be able to use the other champions that I rely on. And I'm not trying to diss on Domino or anything like that. I still think she's a fantastic rank 5 champion, especially if you get to rank her up early. But since I haven't ranked her up for such a long amount of time, and I already have that many different champions ranked, I just don't really see what additional benefit she would give to my roster. But when I think about Guillotine 2099, I can see some of that stuff. I can see the fact that she's a champion that doesn't crit, so with that she's going to be able to bypass some of the stuff. Also, those armor buffs is another good counter for Havoc in case that is what's necessary. There is some sustainability with that heal. There is some utilities and some insane damage output, and obviously everybody's also riding quite a large amount of hopes of Abyss of Legends on this champion, just because with how incredibly hard and potent she might be able to work through the fights. So that is definitely kind of like an extra motivator as well. And yeah, so I decided that I will rank her up. She has quite a bit of little small bits that do come together and complement that huge damage that she is capable of putting out. And that is more or less the reason why I chose Guillotine. Now, just because I ranked up Guillotine doesn't mean I will not obviously rank up some of the other champions, because we still do have a bunch of catalysts. So we did have 3 T4Bs in overflow, plus I'm about to form another one. So now we have another, so we have like 9 T4Bs left, and I am about to form another one at some point this week, and then IQ rewards, and I'm probably gonna be back up to, man, T4Bs are quite hard to get rid of these days. Anyway, so I have selected the synergy team for Guillotine, which mainly kind of, the main thing there is the Quake and Nick Fury, which hopefully is going to help me not get hit, I suppose you could say. And here we're gonna trigger both of the pre-fight abilities, you might as well. Obviously this fight is gonna last longer than 100 hits either way, but this is the first fight I ever do with a rank 5-star Guillotine 2099. And now that we will get this one done, after this fight I will go and fight also Old Man Logan to kind of see the difference of that 100 starting combo. Kind of wish Guillotine was a 6-star, but hey, he can't have everything. Drop that heavy attack. Now I can get cheeky crit thing going on, because all the hits are going to be crits. And basically our goal at this point is just to not lose our combo. So obviously we're not going to be anywhere close in finishing this fight off soon. So I just need to do our best not to get hit and not lose our combo. Rely on those away charges if we must as well. So far the damage definitely does not seem impressive, but obviously that is not where we are yet at this point. We do want to be over 100 hit combo to see some real damage, because this is just kind of like a startup thing, build up thing. And the real fun comes later. But we're nearly there though. We have also, because of that multi-hit level 2, that definitely helps quite a bit. We're already at 96 hits. We have reached 100, so we have lifesteal enabled as well. That should help us to kind of like maintain a healthy amount of hit points. The lifesteal isn't the biggest, but it's definitely kind of potent enough to mitigate the recoil at the very least. A bit of an itchy nose. Let's play it out at level 1. One thing that I do like with Guillotine 2099 though, is that there doesn't seem to be any rush or urgency like it is with many of the newer champions these days. Like, quite often with the champion designs recently, you seem that you're kind of rushed to do certain things in certain amount of time. Like to refresh a Fury, so you need to get to like a certain special attack in order to be able to refresh it, otherwise you kind of like have to start all over. Or you need to, I don't know, knock opponents down before some debuffs expire and things like that. With Guillotine it's quite not the case. You can take your time, you can kind of like refocus yourself. It's not like you're late for a train. It's more like you have a time and you know it, and you just need to kind of finish it off. Anyways, now at this point we're already starting to deal some better damage. Every hit we do now deals 4,000 something additional amount of damage, which I would say is respectable. The only worry and the biggest thing I dislike about Guillotine is the time when you kind of have to realize that you don't have another level 2 in your chamber and you need to start saving for a level 3. And for whatever reason, I just find the whole idea and concept kind of fairly uncomfortable, because it's so easy to get carried away, drop an extra level 2 and then realize you're not going to be able to get to your level 3 before it's time to finish out the fight. And I wish there was some other way for you to retain that 100 combo. They could have said it like finish with a heavy attack or something and still kind of retain that combo. Unfortunately, just that level 3 is kind of fairly big deal. It's not level 1, it's not level 2, it's the most expensive, difficult to reach kind of like furthest special attack. Hope it would, like, if it would have been any special attack for the kill or a heavy attack or something. Like at this point, I probably still had a level 2 in me, but I just didn't want to risk it. Like, if I dropped another level 2, who knows whether I would make it back up to a level 3. Because at this point, we're already shedding some really good damage, 10k extra damage per hit pretty much. I hope that 2% is good enough, because there's still that 50k limit. So if we do the math, I think this should kill him. 2%, right? Should be good enough. Yeah, it's fine. He's dead. So we did the first fight. Now we're gonna go in already with a 100 hit combo, and gonna see how long it's gonna take against that old man Logan with a class advantage. So this is 308 hits, which is not bad in itself at all. There are definitely champions that do take more than 300 hits, even at rank 5. And now we are going to activate it. No, we're not gonna heal. That's not needed. We're just gonna activate both of the pre-fight abilities, because why not? I don't expect to need those charges for much. And we're going to go in against the old man Logan now. Now, old man Logan does not have his updated abilities here. It's an important thing to note. Whew, Quake Synergy kind of saved us. I mean, not kind of, definitely saved us. We have only one charge left. But at the same point, on this fight, I also don't need to worry about maintaining my 100 hit combo, man. So that feels good. I mean, getting to level 3, I mean. We can just spam our level 1s, level 2s, however we feel like it. And it will all be good. Yeah, let's go. Man, that away nearly got me again. Last charge and Quake Synergy did. Man, he awaits like... It was supposed to be like 1% away, dude. 1% away. Kabam statistics. A bit dodgy, but hey. I like how for this company any percentages always seem to be open for interpretation. Either way, let's carry on. So that was another away, right? We're 68 hits in, and how many aways has it been? It's a wonder I still haven't lost my combo in this fight, to be honest. Okay, so there's some damage coming. Good. Okay, let's go. It's quite easy also, yeah, to remain relatively healthy, even though we have made some mistakes, taking some hits in the block and stuff like that. Still tapping around that 70% mark, which isn't bad. Nah, that old man Logan is being a bit stubborn. So I wanted, in this case, land 3 hits and then go into level 2. And then all of that crits, which is wonderful. Definitely a sight to behold. And at this point we're dealing like 7k plus additional damage. Whoa, that was a close one. Yeah, man, at this point we're doing some really solid damage. So that was like 195 hits, but we need to keep in mind that those level 2s are multiple hits, so realistically that hit counter is inflated. And man, it does feel good, man. Like, it definitely does play quite good. I think I'm gonna have quite a lot of fun with this champion. And yeah, so do let me know, guys, what do you think about my latest rank up? Is it a good choice? Is it a bad choice? Do you like it? Any particular fights and matchups you would like to see me use Guillotine in? But other than that, that will do for today's video, and I definitely thank you for watching it. See ya. So, what do you guys think? Let me check this. What's up, Sanjay? How are you doing? Lawrence? Yeah, I have had an alright day. He learned his way with Black Widow. What's up, Hassan? What's up, Teddy? Flexing the 6 Titanic Fury? Yeah, I bet. Oh, thank you, Killa. But yeah, I think it's a legit problem with people. They just want to rank up 6 stars and they don't care who it is, kind of. I thought you were wearing a robe. No, I'm not wearing a robe. But yeah, so I just ranked up Guillotine 2099. What do you guys think? I can awaken her if I want to, but I don't really need to. Because that only gives her like the combo shield and stuff. Anybody wants to have a little bit of fun with her now in Realm of Legends? Hit down with the medium, hit with the 20. Oh, that's also a good shot. Hit time the medium hit with the 20, as that could give us good health. There were like 4 evades in first 70 hits though, like, or 3 evades in first 70 hits. That was a crazy part. That's what got me kind of. Anyways, let's see. It's true, I have 36 stars and 4 dupes and not one rank 2 on my roster. It's perfectly normal, man. If there's nothing to be ranked, there's nothing to be ranked. How hard are you waiting for Abyss? I don't know, man. I'd take like one thing at a time. Next thing is gonna be the... Next thing is gonna be new variant, so I'm excited for that. I mean, Abyss is obviously gonna be a bigger piece, but new variant's also cool, so I'm excited for that. And once I'm done with that, I'm gonna start waiting for Abyss. Currently, I'm waiting for variant, not Abyss, because that's the next kind of thing that's gonna happen. If you know what I mean. Okay, let's see where we're at. We need some damage, man. Yeah, variant 4 is coming this month. Don't forget, so that's the thing that I'm looking for right now. Crit, 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 crit. Oh wait, I didn't activate the pre-fight ability. Don't even know why not, but we didn't. I mean, haha, tricked you. Probably now is a good idea to wait for level, to save for level 3. Shouldn't be desperate to finish anything, man. I don't know exactly when variant 4 is coming out. Might be the 11th. Oh, I wish... Oh, 6-star Sunswords, man, is an amazing pull. Oh, wait. Didn't even notice how I used up 2 away charges because I'm just being careless. And I actually haven't dropped any heavy attacks, so I don't have combo shield. So that could end up badly. Ah man, Hakuna Matata now. Starting to do more and more damage anyways. Well, Guillotine 2099 deals no damage. Like, if she doesn't crit, then Sinister doesn't heal, right? See why there is a reason to rank her up? $168 hits. Man, that's a... Combo shields for Gil. Fair enough. It's gonna be brutal. Collector final boss will have to fight him 20 times. Oh, dude, I hope it's not true, but it sounds like it could be, man. It sounds like it's gonna be brutal, man, for sure. Not heal. Pre-fights. Pre-fights. I actually realized that I don't have too many tech champions ranked up. That was another reason to rank up Guillotine. But I have, out of my 4 kind of like rank 5 stars and or rank 2 6 stars techs that are ranked now, 3 are robots, man. So if they put those anti-robot nodes anywhere, I'm kind of screwed. Only non-robot tech that I have is Ghost. Then I have Warlock, rank 2 6 star, Sentinel, rank 5 star, and Guillotine 2099. Yeah, my day is not too bad, man. I'm about to finish up the stream, I think. Like, I've been going for a while. I've been going for 3 hours now. Привет, Svarsdal. Как тебе? Crit. Oh, that was a nice 16k crit too. Alright, I didn't have combo shield again. Why? What am I thinking? Taking hits and block on purpose to get myself to level 3 on time. Because man, this is scary business here. And they drop those heavy attacks. I mean, we're gonna be fine. Basically, 100 hits. Yeah, alright, killer, see ya. Times rank 5 is Starkey? Hell no, dude. As if. Not rank 5 is Stark Spider-Man, man. Just not. No, it's not happening. It's quite simple. Man, I hate pre-fight abilities. Yeah, I know, come on, we'll do that. Okay, so this is gonna be the last fight probably for today. Just wanted to go up against this unstoppable jerk. What's up there, old boy? We're gonna have enough for another level 2, right? Yeah, with the Realm of Legends champions, you just get the feeling that she's barely starting. What's good counter to Electro? Which piece of content you need him countering? Omega Red, Quake, Archangel. Even A-gun can be. There are a lot of counters, kind of depends on more specific nuances on the fight, if that makes sense. Gwenpool can be a good counter. Hyperion can be a good counter with spamming level 1 attacks. There are a lot of kind of options. Really depends which piece of content you are fighting in. Warlock or Ghost to rank 5 for becoming Cavalier in Act 5 Exploration? Man, Ghost, it's all Ghost. As much as I love Warlock, man, just do Ghost, man. Okay, let's just have a little bit of fun here. Why, shall we? This is gonna be a rank 1 Nick Fury. Oh man, I messed up. Ah, it still kind of worked out. Man, he can't hit for Jack, that Rhino. Pathetic. Warlock or Ghost, I always imagine that he's saying Quake. That also could happen for sure, man. Come on, hit me a few more times. 8. 8 is a good amount of times to get hit. Oh man, I messed up. That wasn't nice. It was a bad mess up, but on the bright side, the damage is alright. Can't believe I haven't taken that. Yeah, I know, I suppose so. Wait, was Guilty my 24th rank 5? Yeah, we will take this guy up, no worries. Let's just check this out, because I will need to take up like a screenshot or something. So if we have 6 line, that's 12. Oh yeah, that's 24. Yeah, we have solid 24 and 5s now. He has quite high PI. Yeah, annihilated. Looks like it will. Cool. I have 6-star rank 2 Neymar at Sig 147, giving him 76% kinetic aim, armor, and a max Sig rank 4 Neymar. I don't want to waste research on acquiring the 5-star one. I think the 6-star is viable enough to run. No. No. I wouldn't trust 70% at all on 6.3 damage. Nope, sorry, not. Nah. Yeah, and so we were having alright in the evening. I'm about to be done streaming though. So thank you very much for jumping in. Thank you very much, thank you. Yeah, English is hard sometimes, man. Thank you very much, everybody, for hitting that like button, and thank you everybody who stayed for this 3-hour-long stream. But we are going to be done today. You know why? I'm gonna tell you why. Because I'm hungry. I want to go get something to eat. That's right. YouTubers also need food. And yeah, I'm gonna catch you guys soon. See ya.